It's the day of the swap, and both wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I hope to teach another family that it's very important to live for today because life's too short and you never know when your time's up. Love you guys. Bye.
I think the biggest issue that I'm going to have will be trying not to think about what's happening here at the office. I mean, I know Troy can handle everything, but still, you know, I'm a little bit concerned about that.
We'll miss you.
Maybe.
After a journey of over 150 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Are we in a retirement community? Because I don't see any sign of kids here.
Oh my gosh, we have a fish mailbox.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Well, this looks like a very nice, fancy house that looks very prim and proper, nothing out of place.
I'm not really sure why they left the food sitting in there. It's kind of gross to look at.
No, it looks all perfect. A little bit stuffy for my taste.
Okay, we've got a wet towel and a dirty cotton swab on the floor. Well, if I was a realtor that was gonna list this house, there would definitely be some things that they would need to do before I take the listing.
Everything is just in its place in this house.
You'd be surprised, a lot of people are very offended by antlers hanging on the wall. That's not very acceptable to be in a bedroom.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
I gave up my career to be a stay-at-home mom and later opened a daycare out of our home.
Real estate is a nonstop 7-day-a-week operation.
I really hate when I see parents that put themselves or their job before their kids. Maybe she would think differently if she had a career outside of the home.
On Sunday afternoon, the whole family goes to our office to do janitorial work. Oh my God.
I don't want my house to be a showroom. Well, it's not.
Parents who coddle their kids and cater to their every need are giving their kids a false sense of being the center of the universe.
Our house is full of pranksters. Some of our favorites include drawing on people's faces when they fall asleep and collecting farts in a bottle.
But you know what? Why not let them feel the center of the universe while they're at home growing up? That's how kids should grow up.
Personally, I think it's funny when the boys don't flush the toilet after a nice poo.
The dining room and the formal family room are by invitation only. Their kids can't even come into the portion of their house without an invitation. That is ridiculous.
I just don't even know what to say.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Good to meet you.
Nice
I'm
to
Troy.
meet you.
Jake.
Yep.
Hi, Connor.
My son Connor, yep.
Josh, nice to meet you.
hi, I'm
Eric.
Is it okay if we're in this room? Because I was reading, it said by invite only.
If you say it's okay.
Is that for you?
We knew that we were going to probably encounter a person who would at least appear to us as a normal person, and she definitely does that.
I hear we're going to do some cleaning of a building today.
Yes.
Yep, that's one of the things that we have slated for our Sunday afternoons.
Do you guys like it? Really? Do you like cleaning?
No, not really.
Not the cleaning part, but hanging out with mom and dad's cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool. Joyce, she just kind of sound fun, but then, you know, I still miss my regular mom.
What do you do for fun?
Well, there's not a lot of time for fun because real estate is kind of 24/7. Kind of a very structured home life.
Lisa is really uptight. Like, I can tell she wants to say something to us, but she's just kind of like holding back.
The family immediately tries to loosen up Lisa with a classic Henstein prank.
Josh left you a present.
Yeah.
Go look.
Okay, yeah, I saw. That's gross.
Now you gotta top that.
I'm not topping that.
That's what Joyce would do.
No way. It's incredibly juvenile. I would expect that at like a teenage party, a frat house,
Nice rip.
not in just a normal home. Or what I thought was a normal home.
In Washington, Joyce gets to see how the Tulus keep their company running in a tough economy as she, Troy, and the kids must clean the real estate office.
Do you guys get paid to do this, or
No.
is it just your contribution?
Yeah, we normally help out our parents pretty much.
I mean, it's either help out the family business or live on the street. I choose help the family business. So,
That's one way of thinking about it. I don't know many 10-year-olds that see it that way.
at least that's what my dad says.
It's either help the family out or live on the streets. Kids should not be expected to contribute in that manner to the family. And they get nothing in return. All they get is a roof over their head.
It's dinner time at the Hensteins, which means whatever the kids want, Lisa must cook.
I'll have some macaroni and cheese.
Ramen noodles.
Wow, I never make more than just one meal.
And when the kids' friends come over, Lisa must cater to them too.
Joyce would usually come out and ask them if they wanted anything to eat, if they were hungry.
What would you guys like to eat?
Same as good.
Salmon's good?
Okay.
All right, we're having salmon and rice and corn. Okay. Do you want to come unload the dishwasher for me?
In a minute.
In a minute is like, no?
I'll do it eventually.
Do you discipline your kids at all? Do you have structure?
There's some parents that feel like they have to have the structure because they feel like they want to be in control.
So
If
parents who discipline and give their kids chores are on a power trip?
It's, in a way.
I don't think these kids have any clue the amount of work their mother goes to. I mean, I just made dinner, 3 different meals, and now we've got more friends over. This is like a zoo.
It's the first morning of the swap in Washington, and Supermom Joyce must lay in bed as the Tulu children fend for themselves.
It's hard to believe that any mom would lead their life like this, where they are so selfish and self-centered that they just would take that extra time to sleep and waste those precious hours that she could have with her kids.
The last thing that she'll do before she actually leaves the house is put together a little list. I'm not sure what she's going to have to deal with with regards to kids. It's kind of like working with, animals.
His little robe on the floor and his socks on the floor. Fold the blanket that's on her bed. Put pillows back on bed.
Very specific, very detailed. Okay.
Is that?
Yeah, no, that's great.
To have like a list of chores and then you have your extra chores, it's just ridiculous.
In Oregon, Lisa must rise before the rest of the family so she can cater to their every need.
So Joyce makes you lunch every day? Hey, Jake, time to get up. You're gonna shut off your alarm? Okay, I'll check on you in like 5 minutes. Joyce lets the alarm just continue to go off. So I guess he's got like another 33 minutes of this. Are you gonna get up? I'm not really sure why she's continuing to treat her almost grown children like kids. There you be.
In Washington, Joyce, who stays home to cater to her kids, must work all day with Troy as a high-powered realtor.
I'm going to go ahead and respond to Brooke on this side of it, actually see if there's anything we can do to help her.
Okay.
I'm going to set you up online here so that you can actually take a look and see if you can find comps.
Okay.
Short for comparable property.
Right. Troy was so excited to talk about that business, blah, 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 blah. But I haven't seen that same enthusiasm from him when it comes to the kids.
At the Hensteins, Lisa spent the day running Joyce's daycare, while Eric works at his cabinet shop. When the kids are back from school, they go on a fishing trip and leave Lisa to clean the house and wait for them to return.
My biggest tackle was the toilets because they were really disgusting. I have to tell you, I was really shocked at the condition of the toilet. That's like all urine. Joyce needs some help here.
They're too busy with school and athletics.
You don't think that they can find time to help out around the home?
They can find time, but it may not be on a Tuesday or Thursday. It may be just whenever they have a spare.
And I kind of get the feeling that that's what we've been doing all these years.
I don't think anything around here is going to be good enough for her. I don't care for her much. I thought she was all right at first, but not so much anymore.
In Washington, Joyce and Troy are still working when the kids return home from school and start on their chores.
That's actually a contract that was supposed to be signed by a relocation company. This one right over here, we have to follow up with Nathandra.
It's probably been like a year since I felt like I'm the #1 priority.
It's really important that we finish up with this stuff as best we can.
I wish that my mom could come home and just worry about me and my brother compared to the office.
Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Joyce.
Did you see your list?
Yeah, I got all my chores done.
Bye. His kids are sitting at home all by themselves. He definitely talks about real estate more passionately than he talks about his family. I haven't heard him talk about his family passionately once. When I've been talking to you throughout the day, it's like you're excited about the business, but I haven't heard anything about the kids.
It's a really interesting observation. I would clarify that by saying that it's more exciting for me to talk about work than it is for me to talk about my family life. You know what? Kids aren't going to be loved by their parents 24/7. It's not a constant give sort of situation.
In Oregon, Josh is determined to get super serious Lisa to crack a smile and plan some pranks.
I found a dead mouse in my shed. I think I'm gonna put it in this cupboard here, like so. I tape this thing shut too, so when she turns the faucet on, it's gonna spray her.
Oh! You guys, this is not acceptable in my house.
Oh, come on, Lisa.
All right, you put a dead rodent in your kitchen cabinet. Tell your son that that is absolutely unacceptable.
I can't tell him that because I think
Why?
it's hilarious.
Do you do that to your mom?
Hell yeah. She'd probably take that mouse and put it in my bed.
Who puts a dead rodent in their kitchen cabinet? And what mother would then take that dead rodent and put it in their child's bed? I don't see you telling them when they've gone too far with something. You're prankstering all the time, and you're condoning it. What do you do around the household to help your wife out?
I don't have to explain this to you. Well, obviously, work is more important than your kids.
That's not true at all.
That's right. That was insulting. I don't like the way she's walking around my house picking everything apart. She's no fun to be around.
Today, everything is about to change in the Henstein and Tulu households as the new wives take control.
Everyone in this house needs to grow up and start taking life more seriously.
I'm hurting for Connor, I'm hurting for Lauren. I can't wait to have a real change and bring some fun and joy into these kids' lives.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules which the families must obey.
Hensteins, you're a family of spoiled, ungrateful brats, and you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Really?
Until now, chaos has ruled this home. That's going to change.
Tulus. Work in a clean house come before the kids and fun. From now on, the kids are the #1 priority and we're gonna have fun. Woo! Troy, you act like a spineless jellyfish and you need to stand up to Lisa.
I think you're way off base.
Henstein family, from now on, there will be no burping, no farting, and all pranks will be banned.
Or else what?
I will give you a toothbrush and you will clean the toilet.
You're funny.
I encourage my kids to act like kids. I haven't even heard a burp since I've been here, and I can't tell you how much I miss that sound.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Troy, this week you will spend the afternoon like the kids do. You will do chores.
Henstein kids, you've been given everything you ever wanted without having to do anything for it. I'm going to lock up your fishing rods. You'll have to earn privileges by doing chores.
Great.
And this whole family is going to pull together and work in Eric's business.
I think you're insane.
Welcome
Crazy.
to insanity, then.
Troy, Connor and Lauren are going to give you a pop quiz on their lives. And if you fail the quiz, you have to wear a loser dad badge for the rest of the year.
You all behave like children, so from now on, you will all be treated like children.
You're crazy.
If you misbehave, then you will have to sit in your own naughty chair.
Where's mine?
Troy, you're so busy making up listings to give out to your brokers. You're going to make up a listing for Connor and for Lauren, and then you're going to sell the virtues of these wonderful children to your fellow realtors and clients.
Alrighty.
If I were a listing agent for this house, I'd say clean it up. I'm going to give your house a realty appraisal and show you how your lazy attitudes have turned your house into a heap of junk.
This isn't a show house.
I'm not trying to sell it.
The fact that Lisa has by invitation only rooms in this house is completely selfish. This week, we'll be transforming the by invitation only rooms into kids zones.
Yeah.
My kids aren't spoiled with anything they want. My 10-year-old has enough imagination to have fun just playing with his favorite stick. To show you that fun can come
That's his
from
toy?
simple things, I'm going to give each of you a stick
Jesus.
to play with.
Are you guys ready to have some fun? You're going to shave off half of your father's mustache.
I don't understand everything that she wants to do and don't necessarily comprehend where she wants to take things.
You're being a good sport, Troy.
I think that was good.
Joyce must not have a husband that's willing to support her and back her up. Because for her to look at my relationship with my wife and say that that person is a total wimp and just doesn't have a backbone, what about the concept of a parent who backs up the other parent? You know, I'm in this marriage as a partner. There are two parents here.
That was fun.
That's probably the hardest I've laughed in a very long time.
In Oregon, Lisa's ruled that the Hensteins lock up all their spoils.
Now I need all the fishing rods.
There's like 60 rods out there.
You just belched, so
Oh,
you get
really?
to go clean the toilet.
When I have to scrub the toilet after
Yeah.
burping, that's crazy. No matter how many times she asks me, I'm never gonna clean it. Sorry, that's all I have to say.
You can go spend 15 minutes on the naughty chair. I would have expected more from you, Josh. You're the oldest.
I almost broke it. I might just go grab her toothbrush and clean it with hers, and then just enjoy every bit of watching her brush her teeth with it.
In Washington, Joyce has ruled that Connor and Lauren, who are used to entertaining themselves alone, get to throw a party at the house for all their friends.
Connor is just absolutely having a blast. He's like amazed that so many kids from his class showed up, and I think it's, you know, a wonderful thing. Any of your friends here?
Yeah, it was just short notice.
Oh, okay. Lauren is feeling a little bit bummed out because not all the girls that she invited show up. In fact, she had a pretty low turnout. Just sit back and relax and try to focus on the positives. What else can we do?
I think I have seen that our careers have had an impact upon the kids socially. And
I am thinking a little bit more about, what I can do to make my kids happy and kind of going that extra mile and thinking a little bit more, proactively about my kids' happiness.
Hey, Troy!
Hey, what? Hey, what?
Show us how you cheerio! Show us how you cheerio!
Hands up, hands down.
In Oregon, realtor Lisa has ruled that Eric learned the value of working hard to keep a pristine home, and she gives his house a full appraisal.
You have a lot going on in this space right here. A little on the messy side, once again. This house is a mess and it needs to be cleaned up.
It might be a mess, but it's okay. It's all right with me.
It's not okay. It's not all right.
Oh, not
it's
for you,
messy,
it's
it's
not.
unclean.
You're uppity. You're
I'm
high
not
end,
uppity.
and I'm just this piece of crap down here. And you're looking at me like, I'm better than you.
No, I'm not. You are the father of this family, and your job is to teach your children how to take care of things. Your wife gets your kids up in the morning and off to school.
There's no way you can compare to my wife.
Eric, I
No
wouldn't want to
way.
compare to your wife because I wouldn't stoop to the level of parenting that you guys have done in this household. Eric, you're a total fool. You're afraid of learning anything, and you're afraid of discipline. And I think you
Whatever.
are a poor excuse for a father and a poor excuse for a husband.
That's uncalled for.
No, it's
That's
not.
That's
I'm
rude.
being honest.
That's rude and disrespectful.
No, you've been disrespecting
Get out of my
me
face.
since the day I got
Move.
here.
Go.
She's just trying to make me look like a fool and like an idiot, and I don't know what I'm doing with my family. She's got it all wrong. Her soul and her heart, they're blacker than black. She's evil.
At the Hensteins, the kids are home from school. Lisa has ruled they must get straight to their chores. But Eric is still upset after she insulted him and his wife.
Here is the list. And then, Josh, I have one for you, and that's just to help your dad clean up the clutter in the yard.
Hell no, I'm not doing it. I can't do it because the way you treated me.
I'm in charge.
Maybe if you wouldn't ask him to do it with a toothbrush.
Nobody in my house cleans the toilet with a toothbrush.
They clean it with their mouths.
Because I'm...
Sorry.
That was very disrespectful.
That kind of caught her off guard, and I kind of realized what I just said. I really felt kind of bad after that. I just want to say I'm sorry.
Jake, I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot. I had to completely break down in order for them to see that I actually care, that I actually have feelings. Now they're starting to do the cleanup.
It's Lisa's rule change, so she did her part, and we got to do ours now.
At the Tulus, Joyce has ruled Troy get home early from work, spend time with Connor and Lauren, and listen to their concerns.
What would you like to do with your mom?
Be able to talk to her about my life and things that are going on.
Do you feel like mom sometimes puts work before you?
Yeah, it does, because she's always on the phone and I'm always just sitting there politely. I think tonight was like the only time where I actually got out and said, hey, you know what, this is really bothering me and I just need to tell you this before I explode.
What are some ways that maybe you and mom could spend time together?
I want to be able to have fun doing something with her.
Lisa has always had a difficult time opening up emotionally to her kids. She's not very accessible in that regard. And I think it might be a pretty important thing for me to step up and represent them a little bit.
In Oregon, after Jake's sincere apology, Lisa is inspired to make an apology of her own.
I said some really mean things to you, and they were really uncalled for. I owe Joyce an apology as well. You're a great husband, I know that. I was just very frustrated and at my limit.
Okay. All right.
I love your kids, they're awesome kids. You guys have shown me I need to loosen up and I need to have more fun and maybe I need to not be so rigid.
I think she turned around a little. She broke down. If there's anything that's positive that comes out of her that I think is gonna help my kids, I'm gonna take it. How have you been?
I missed you.
I missed you so much.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
My first few days in the house, I was appalled. Your kids do not know how to act appropriately. They didn't flush their toilet. To display it because it's a gift from God. Let's just see it. It's just disgusting. Why don't you do something about it?
It's not priority. They are not prisoners in training.
Are you saying my kids
Children.
are prisoners in training?
We're just saying ours aren't.
Ours are not.
I believe that you're not as good of a father to those kids as you could be.
Don't talk down on Eric because he is a damn good dad. Your business comes before the kids. Your kids have way too many responsibilities. If we have to compare the two families, I can say that my kids are happy and your kids are sad.
Whatever, Joyce.
Connor has a stick that he called his friend. I think that's sad.
What he's not happy with is the amount of time that he gets to spend with mom and dad, because what Joyce is saying, because it's hard to argue those points because, quite frankly, you're right.
True.
Did you know that you can parent and be a friend at the same time?
All you've taught your kids a total lack of personal conduct. Your kids fart, they burp, they cuss. I have to tell you, Joyce, as a mother, I'm absolutely appalled of your lack of mothering. All you do is love your kids by doing things for them.
Talk about a lack of mothering. They really concede that the business comes first, but they've never felt like they could come forward, so they internalize everything. And they both told me that they just feel like crying inside, and sometimes they do.
That makes me sad. Oh, I feel sad.
So like at the end of every day, we gave the kids 10 minutes to talk to Troy about anything that they wanted that they want him to tell you.
Number one, and it was the top of both of the kids' list, they wanted more one-on-one time with you.
Maybe I've allowed other things to take the priority over my kids, and that needs to change. One of my rule changes was I wanted everyone, including Eric, to write you a letter of appreciation on how much they appreciate all that you do for them on a daily basis.
Thank you.
My wife is everything to me. She is a very giving person and never expects anything in return. She is the best, and no one could ever take her place. There's gonna be some things that we need to change around our house. You know, let the kids know that it's all right to, help us out a little bit.
You know, I got a lot out of this experience. Thanks to you, I got a new insight to my kids and how they're feeling, and I realized that my kids are number one. And I want to spend more family time, with just the four of us together having fun.